Good morning, everyone. We are the only survivors because we were prepared for a nuclear war in Soacha. So now we want to share some important information for you.
Hello, and welcome to our podcast. As a result of our preparation and knowledge, we're able to communicate with you today, and consequently, we hope to help you stay safe too.
Imagine 5 times of the number of students of the Universidad Nacional in Bogotá. That's the number of people who died in Hiroshima due to the nuclear bomb in 1945.
Those numbers are shocking, right? Due to the immense destructive power of nuclear weapons, entire cities can be reduced to ashes in seconds. Therefore, understanding how to protect yourself is literally a matter of life and death.
First of all, we want to explain what a nuclear war is in case you don't know. A nuclear war is a conflict that involves atomic bombs and that causes massive destruction and a global damage. It's often caused because of political or ideological reasons.
Exactly. Since nuclear weapons release enormous amount of energy, the effects extend far beyond the initial explosion. As a result of these weapons being used, we face not only immediate destruction but also long-term radiation issues and environment collapse.
Let's begin by how it can happen. Then, we will go on the risk and consequence. Finally, we will talk about tools to survive.
Because the time is critical in nuclear scenarios, we've organized our information to be straightforward and practical. As a consequence of following these steps, your change of survival will significantly increase.
Okay, now I'm going to talk about how nuclear war could break out due to several factors. When international tensions escalate between nuclear powers, the risk of deliberate launches increase. Additionally, accidental launches of terrorist acquisitions of nuclear materials pose serious threats.
Risks and consequences. Furthermore, a nuclear war will have catastrophic and long-lasting consequences. Immediately massive explosions, lethal radiations, and millions of deaths will occur environmentally. A nuclear war will spread radioactive contamination and famine, including crop destruction, will result. Health-wise, cancer and genetic disease will surge, while medical systems will fail. Socially and politically chaos, technology laws, resource conflicts, and a changed global order will emerge. Therefore, preventing a nuclear war is crucial.
So now the talk is concerned with survival strategies after a nuclear war, focusing on key elements: wood, water, security, and the X factor. Food, first of all, it discuss how to secure food is extreme condition. Store no perishable food like canned goods, rice, and energy bars. Learn preservation techniques such as drying and cured meat. Growing your own food will be key in the long term. So much for food. Now let's move to security safe water.
The next issue that I would like to focus on is access to drinking water. Store water in sealed containers. Use tarps to collect right water. Filter and purify water using methods like boiling or chemical treatment. We've looked at water options. Now let's talk about security.
About security, now let's discuss how to stay safe after a disaster. First, find a secure, reinforced shelter. Second, be discreet about your supplies to avoid conflicts. And third, coordinate with trusted survivor groups. That's all that I'm going to say about security. So let's to move on the shelter.
Okay, we will move on to the importance of shelter in a post-nuclear world. First of all, a basement is the best initial option to avoid radiation. Also, it's important to fortify entrance to minimize exposure. And finally, if you are moving, find sturdy structures that offer protection. That's all I'm going to say about shelter. Now, let's explore the X factor.
The X factor, critical extras. The subject of my talk is also the X factor, unbreakable elements, maintain a resilient and strategic mindset. Communication is essential. Keep an emergency radio. Good physical and mental health will make a difference. To sum up, survival comes down to preparation, adaptability, and teamwork.
To summarize, we've discussed today nuclear war remains a genuine threat in our world because of its catastrophic nature. Preparation is not optical but essential.
We hope this information helps you create an effective survival plan. Due to the unpredictable nature of international relations, we never know when such knowledge might become necessary.
So, thank you for listening our podcast. Remember, knowledge and preparation are every time the best defense. Finally, let me remind you of some of the issues we've covered: securing provision, shelter, security, and a strong mentality. Thank you so much.
Thank you.